Welcome to Caribbean Global Network News and Sports. I am Scott Wilson. In today's headlines, no review of UK visa policy for Jamaicans. And in sports, young Jamaican signs Formula One contract. PCJ director to explain $9 million donation to PAC. The Parliamentary Public Accounts Committee, PAC, is to summon Petrojam director Lionel Myrie to answer questions at their next meeting scheduled for April 23 about his role in the sponsorship payout to a group that has been identified as the Sydenham Citizens Association. The suggestion was made during Tuesday's meeting of the committee after Permanent Secretary in the Energy Ministry, Carol Palmer, revealed that Myrie met her on Monday, quote, to clear the situation, end quote. A performance audit of Petrojam conducted by the Auditor General's Department found that a PCJ director sent an email to then General Manager of Petrojam, Floyd Grindley, on July 5, 2017 on behalf of a group referred to as Citizens Association, cancelling its request for a $9 million donation towards a community project. In the same email, the PCJ director forwarded a new request from a second group referred to as Citizens Association for a $9 million donation also for a community project. The donation is now subject to a police probe. Party loyalists defend opposition leader Peter Phillips. With the leadership of the People's National Party under Dr. Peter Phillips in question, his loyal supporters of more than 50 made a statement by gathering on the grounds of their Hope Road headquarters Monday evening with the message, "No vacancy." Decked in their party color with Phillips' image emblazoned on the T-shirts, they made it known that they would resist any challenge to oust the present leader. Bearing placards in support of Phillips, they made a public declaration of loyalty for their leader. Under Phillips' leadership since 2017, he has lost 3 of 5 by-elections. No review of UK visa policy for Jamaica at this time. British High Commissioner Asif Ahmad says there are no plans in the pipeline for a review of the United Kingdom's visa policy towards Jamaica. Immigration attorney Jennifer Housen said that it is time that the UK government reviews the travel policy, especially given what has occurred as a result of Windrush. Housen was making reference to a scandal regarding the deportation of Caribbean migrants who were invited to relocate to the UK since 1948 to help the country rebuild in the aftermath of World War II. Jamaica was then a colony of England. The UK implemented visas for Jamaicans traveling to the country in January 2003. The British Home Office said then that the aim of the move was to reduce queues at airports and cut the numbers who abscond while on temporary visas. It cost a Jamaican adult approximately US $1,000 for a 10-year UK visa. And over to sports. Young Jamaican signs Formula One contract. Lewis Hamilton's team Mercedes has announced the signing of 11-year-old Alex Powell to their Formula One team last Thursday. The youngster, a Jamaican, has created history. This is actually the first time that a young man from the Caribbean has been signed to a Formula One team. Quote, "When we were made the offer, we were extremely proud and excited for Alex and proud of his accomplishments. I'm also very happy for Jamaica and the Caribbean, especially because this is actually history in the making," end quote, said Alex's father John, who himself was a veteran race driver. Antigua national team officials demand report on weed possession arrest. Derek Edwards and equipment manager Danny Benjamin, officials of the Antigua national team, are calling for the release of the report surrounding their arrest for possession of ganja during a trip to Jamaica with the team last year. They were both arrested for drug possession at the Norman Manley Airport in Jamaica in March 2018, following the discovery of a quantity of marijuana in the team's equipment bag. Lack of sufficient evidence saw them beating the charge that has now resulted in the Antigua and Barbuda Football Association, the ABFA, commissioning an official investigation into details surrounding the incident, but have yet to make the findings public. Jamaica-born Raheem Sterling urges players to speak out against racism. Jamaica-born Raheem Sterling is pushing for more players in England to add their voices to the fight against racism. The Manchester City winger, citing his mother's words of praise regarding his skin color and his own self-worth, continues to speak out against the backdrop of some of his international teammates being targeted by supporters during England's 5-1 Euro 2020 qualifying win last month. Sterling has now been seen as a figurehead in the game's battle to root out racism. Sterling was at a news conference on Monday ahead of City's Champions League quarter-final in Tottenham. Well, that's it for CGN News and Sports. I am Scott Wilson. Pleasant viewing.